into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker, the yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Okay, all set to go. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. Third home run of the season. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. And the pitch.
The shortstop, Adalberto.
That one ripped. Newtbar puts it away, and there's one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Didn't quite have enough.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And here it comes. Swing and a line drive caught. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. And today's starter, Zach Greinke.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Bottom of the first, now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that one is lifted in the air. Isbell turns to the right on the move. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Santana collects it. The flip to the pitcher covering, And O'Neill is retired.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch. In the air out to center. Taylor moving under it. And that will end the inning. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Royals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Second inning set to go. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Off for the Royals, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The pitch. Line drive. And a superb diving catch. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Siggy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. And a pitch. On the ground. The throw to first. Third out. KC down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tommy Edmond.
Tommy.
The wind to the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. On the ground right side, Merrifield handles. Sends it to first, and they get Edmond for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Johnny.
Now Molina at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball left side. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. And now Bader up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work.
Harrison. Bader.
To the right side, Merrifield collects, gathers, and throws to first. Inning over. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Royals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the rookie right fielder, Kyle Isbell.
The right fielder, Kyle Isbell.
The wind of the pitch. To the right side, Edmond gloves it on to first, and a quick out number 1. You know, as we take a look at Busch Stadium here, think about old Busch Stadium, the first one that started as AstroTurf, went to grass, but you got to think of those 80s speedster teams with Whitey Herzog and your guy, Willie McGee, out there in the outfield. What was your connection to him?
Well, we were connected living in the same hometown. I was fortunate able to go down and hit his batting cage, but I remember him telling me about how hot it was in the summer well over 100 degrees, but these guys would come in off the field in between innings and place their feet, spikes, socks, everything in these buckets of ice and would keep them there until it was time to go back out in their position.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Adalberto Mondesi steps in for the Royals.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. The Rockets won to right, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now
And the
batting,
batter now, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin.
Now batting,
And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Wainwright back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And you'd go over and hit and peek out the window because the batting cage was at Willie McGee's house, right? So you'd sit
Right.
there and say, is he home?
I could go out in my backyard, look down the hill, and if I could hear noise or...
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
the batter number 15.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short, over to Edmond, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. The Cards in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Benintendi is there. And there's one down.
Batting
And now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field.
Batting ninth.
Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
This is Dylan Carlson. And the pitch. There's a strike. pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. On to the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
Over to Goldie, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman,
Hunter Dozier steps in for the Royals. Here comes a pitch. That one drilled left field, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the right-hander deals. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there, on its way, gone. Hunter Dozier leaves the park, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. The pitch.
up next for the Royals, the right fielder,
Popped in the air. Left field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
the batter, number 8, designated hitter, Nicky.
2 outs, base is empty. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And a pitch. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. Bottom four, here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Arenado.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Righty delivers. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrifield settles under it. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pitch. Ripped to short, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. In there safely. Righty to the plate. Popped up. Santana settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
Now here is Tommy Edmond. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Got him looking. And that is that. So one left for the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Adalberto Mondesi.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Adam Wainwright will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher on here, Ryan Helsley. This is his third time out this year.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now, Michael A. Taylor. Swung on, belted. Pulls it in on the warning track. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Benintendi up here, 1 for 2. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. O'Neal racing over to make the catch. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and the lead is up to 5.
The batter number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield getting ready to hit. And he deals. Well struck left field. Up against the wall and brings it in. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Cardinals nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The wind of the pitch. Right side. Whips it to first. And Molina is retired.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And up next for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Dozier under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And a couple of quick outs.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And here it comes. Sosa stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Line drive, base hit.
The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitch.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, top of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Carlos Santana. Helsley back to work. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Carlos Santana powers one out. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. The line to the pitch.
Third baseman. Hunter.
Out to short. Can't field it cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Now batting. Right.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. The pitch. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting. Catcher. Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. Dives, and he can't hang on. Tosses to first, and they get Perez for the out. That's the third out. And a run to the Royals lead with this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Dylan Carlson.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Now batting. The third baseman. Nolan Arenado.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Nolan Arenado will hit next. Foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. Isbell towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Up next for the Cardinals, no left fielder.
Tyler O'Neill digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Kicks and deals.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
The right-hander back to work. Liner snagged at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Now, Michael A. Taylor, 1 for 3. The pitch. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps in for the Royals. On the ground to first. Goldie takes it himself, out number 3. Royals bats are quiet there, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
For St. Louis, the first baseman. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Rolled over to third. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Edmond at the plate.
Second baseman.
And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The punch out there. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
2 outs. And strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Racing makes the catch. And that is that. Redbirds down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in St. Louis, we're at the top of the 8th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield.
With Merrifield.
And a pitch. Out to short. Gets it to first. 1-1 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The line to kick the pitch. Now one hit to right. Nootbaar ranging back. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Hunter Dozier. Here comes a pitch. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down, and next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Line drive. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Nicky Lopez steps in for the Royals. And here it comes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first, and that is that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now 7-0. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. On the ground to short. 1 up, 1 down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
On the ground, out to short. Mondesi fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. In there for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. And down in order go the Cardinals. They continue to trail 7-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Nick Whitgrid. This is his first appearance of the season. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez.
Leading up for Kansas City, the catcher, number 13, Salvador.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto.
The pitch.
Mondesi.
And that one fouled off. A rope to right, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
And now, Michael A. Taylor. And a pitch. but that's foul down the third baseline. Mondesi on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that one is gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Cody Whitley. And this is his season debut. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And the pitch. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
And he deals. That's out to center field. Bader makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, Carlos Santana. Whitley back to work. And that one ripped into right, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock.
now batting.
2 outs, runner at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. He's already homered here in this one. The right-hander back to work. That one ripped left field. Hard hit, knocks it down. O'Neill whips it back in. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here is Kyle Isbell. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's welcome back, all set for the bottom of the ninth. This is Dylan Carlson. And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Out to short. Throw on to Santana. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And the pitch. And now just 2 outs away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. In the air to left center. Taylor ranging into the alley. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The left field.
The pitch.
Tyler.
That misses. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Just 1 out away. Try to close it out. He was late there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.